Hey everyone, before we jump in, I just want to real quick say that this is a quiz made by Maybe Sebi, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, with a special thanks to LSSZ. I'm going to link this quiz down in the description below, so if you want to go try it out yourself before watching my video, I highly recommend you do so. It's this is me after recording, and it was a fun quiz, I learned a lot. So, if you're interested, go check it out. Anyway, time to jump into me taking the quiz. Hey everyone, it's Geo, and I recently came across this. It seems to be some sort of quiz. I'll put all the links in the description down below, but I figured I might as well give it a try on video and, test my YKW2 knowledge. So I guess goal is answer the question in your mind, or I'll do it out loud for y'all. Scroll down to the next page. If you fail a question, you're out. The next 2 slides will be an example you can use to zoom in or out to not get spoiled and have the best experience. Okay, so go like there. Nice and easy. Alright, let's start. Whisper. How many what? I'm gonna try and see if I can fix that. I'll be right. Okay, I got it. It's how many legendaries exist. I haven't found a way to make it less blurry up top, unfortunately, but I'll just roll with it. It's more fun. How many legendaries exist? In the first game, it is 5, I believe, and by the second game, it's 8. It's worth noting this is a YKW2 quiz, it looks like, so I'll have to keep that in mind. So yeah, number is 8. Then, what is Jibanyan's favorite food? In the first game, it's fish, but in the second, they changed it to choco bars. Nice. Alright, let's see. Who is... Sorry about that, but hope it works. So yeah, Jibanyan's favorite food, choco bars. Who's the ruler among all yokai? That would be Enma, but he's not in YKW2. Which item is the least rare? Interesting. I think I'd go with Holy X-Orb. They're probably the most valuable here, but easiest to get. Yep. Alright. Now the Gilgaros level. What was Jibanyan's old cat name? Rudy. And I believe it's this Rudy, not that Rudy. Yeah, let's go. Who is the CEO of level 5? I have no idea. I didn't know that level 5 was more than just the funny thing that shows up on YKW 3. Akihiro Hino. I learned something new. I'm not going to count that one against me because it's not a YKW question, but oh well. Who was the first boss Nate fought? That would be... So Slimander was the first he fought in YKW 1. Gusty Bones is the first boss of YKW 2. So I guess it depends if this is a YKW 2 quiz. I'd go Gusty Bones, but if it's just YKW in general, Slimander. I don't know. I'll go Slimander just because these ones make me think it's a general one. Gusty Bones, and that's because YKW 2. I'm not penalizing myself for that. I hope I explained well enough. Where can you buy choco bars? Candy shop. Nice and easy. New level. The Nomi level. Which train station does not exist? Interesting. It's Rising Mountains. The other 3 definitely do. Yeah. Who is the strongest yokai here? Let's see. That's a good question. Sheen has probably the best all-around stats. Merkel and Sheen, I believe, are both A rank. I don't know about Topinyon if he's A or B in Yokai Watch 2. Darmacho is B, but he might have a higher strength stat. So it's kind of unclear. I'll lock in Sheen. Let's go. Which ability is made up? Let's see. Can recover once when low on HP for bear care. I think that sounds right. Skillful Thief. Yeah, that... I believe that is an ability. I don't know if the name's right, but I'm going to say yes. Curse Skin, that one is real. I think Desmeralda has it. Dragon Force, power will increase when in trouble. I'm going to guess Dragon Force is wrong. It might be Bear Care, but... Skillful Thief, okay. I thought it was real, but I guess I'm wrong. That's the first one I feel like I got completely wrong, too. What is Baku's technique? It's a... Let's see, I think it's called Reaper, because that's cool. It's not Receive. I don't think it's Absorb or Drain. I'm going to Reaper. Nah, it's just Drain. That's unfortunate. Alright, next level, Komiger level. Let's see. The correct name of that boss. Tarantra, Tarantutor. I think it's Tarantutor. Unless that's a Pokemon. I'm going that, yeah. Alright. Which ways can you deal over 1000 damage with one hit? Let's see. Spiky Guard, pretty sure that doesn't work. Cavity. I don't think there's any yokai with high enough HP because bosses only take like a fraction of it, and like Snartle takes a big chunk, but not quite that much. Rest Lens, I don't think that's it. I think it's got to be Farewell Blast because that's like a big self-destruct move. It's got to be that. Interesting. That doesn't do it, but Cavity and Restless can. Must be because if you find the right yokai with enough health, they can take that. Interesting. What ability is 100% correctly translated? Yeah, this is where my knowledge starts to fall. Prediction, decreases full accuracy, is deal elemental damage. Waterproof. I'm gonna go with waterproof, and I think the others are all wrong. Nice. Has extremely high chance to guard, isn't right. Always deals elemental damage, isn't right. So that's one. I'll count that. How many trophies exist? That's a good question. I don't think it's that many, honestly. Like, I've been looking at Yokai Watch 3's trophy list, because I might do a challenge pertaining to that, and it's, like, low. So I'm gonna guess 70. These ones all feel way too high. I could be wrong, but... 80. Interesting. So I got that one wrong, too. The Professor level. Where can you get Restrain Belts? In Yokai Watch 2 specifically. Interesting. Let's see. I think you can buy them at Wadafind. And I know there's at least one quest where you can either get a Restrain Belt or one of the, like, No Evolve loops. So... you can get it at the Candy Lottery in Blossom Heights. Let me do a little bit of research and see if I'm right. Because I'm pretty sure I also had a right answer. Alright, I did some Googling. I believe that, yes, you can get them from quests, including that one I mentioned. So, I'm going to count this one, even though it's not the place I said. Because you can get a few. What is the best yokai here? That depends on your definition of best. Poofessor has the highest rank, though. N4's A rank, Sneeze A rank, Snortlehog A or B. So I'm going Poofessor. N4. Interesting. I'm curious what they based that off of. Because I feel like Poofessor is higher rank, probably better, but I don't know. I'll have to ask him about it. Which online medal is made up? Major... I don't even know what the medals are, to be honest. I've never got that deep into the game, I guess. I'm gonna go officer's medal, just because that feels like a pretty generic thing to say. Hey, lucky guess. Fair enough, you know. Which yokai has the strongest base power ultimate here? Interesting. I don't think it's Badinyon's, because he applies inspiriting effects. I feel like it's either Sandy or Belfry. Might be Awe Evil, but I'm gonna cross him off because I assume he also inspirits. My brain says Sandy, my gut says Belfry. I'm going Belfry, but we'll see. Yo. And that's the thing. The main reason I guessed Belfry is because why would you put him on here if it wasn't compared to all the other guys that look pretty tough? So, kind of a guess, kind of not, but we take those. Which item can you not obtain by yellow sparkles in Shopper's Row? Man. See, this one's a complete guess, but I'll do my... I'll do an educated guess. I feel like it's one of the coin fragments. I'm honestly not sure which one. So you know what? I'm gonna flip a coin and see what it lands on. Since it's coin fragments, that sounds funny. That is... yellow coin fragments. So, nope, you can get those. It's custard bread. Unlucky. Honestly, that was probably the most obvious guess. Should have gone with that. Alright, the most difficult questions. Which story is made up? Chaparro, there's a trash can that cannot be interacted with. In downtown Springdale, you can find a yokai club called Flower Loving Men. You can only obtain a Pandanoko with the first 100 street passes. You can have more than a max of 400 yokai in your medallion. This one, I'm pretty sure you can have more than that in your medallion, because the medallion is like it's like 400 something yokai in Yokai Watch 2, I think. So pretty sure that one's correct. You can only obtain a Pandanoko with the first 100 street passes, I highly doubt. I'm assuming that's wrong. I don't know about Shopper's Row Trash Can. I don't know about this. I feel like a yokai club doesn't make much sense, but I'm locking this one in, assuming there's only one answer. These two might be wrong too. Yeah, no. You can get Pandanoko anytime, that makes sense. What is the best yokai against Gargaros in Psychic Blasters? See, this is another one that's highly subjective. I'm gonna go Taigalapa, however you say that, because water is super effective against Gargaros' fire, though. Yeah, so that one makes sense. How do you obtain the Yokai World Battle Background? The Yokai World Battle Background? Let's see. Yokai Watch 2 specifically, so you don't have New Yokai City. I'm assuming it's after you, like, refight McCracken and beat him. Gates of Whimsy Room. Yokai out of the Yokai World in 2 minutes. Okay, I was wrong there. I had no idea about that. That's cool, though. Who is the hardest boss? Details are important. It's gotta be, in Yokai Watch 2, it's Cat Cradle. There is no shot that it's anyone else. Unless you count the, like, Orkanos fight in the, what's it called? In the boxing ring place, because you can't use items there. That would make that fight the hardest, but if it's talking about a generic battle, or I guess it's probably Cat Cradle in that area, if that exists, because then you don't get items. Gold tag Hinozal with 4 players. Okay. Never mind. That makes sense, because yeah, I've tried fighting Hinozal with just me and my brother, and we got wiped a few times. I forget Blasters has Hinozal, because that's a Psychic Specters thing. How can you increase the power of this soul? When defeated, the enemy takes damage. The same way you increase it with anything, I guess. Just throw more souls into the machine. If that makes sense to y'all. Essentially, you just upgrade it like any other. Increase soul power answer. Robomut's soul, when defeated, the enemy takes damage. Robomut's soul damage increases with the strength of the holder. Okay. That's interesting. I thought it was just like, how do you level it up? But that makes sense. That's cool. New thing to learn. And the Hinozal level. Alright, I want to get at least 2 of these right, because I think that would be fun. I don't know what my total score is. Editor Geo will throw that up there. Let's go. What is the secret ability of Orgurlos, boss in the sports club? Let's see. I don't know what his secret ability would be. I'm just gonna guess it has to do with like a big waterfall. A big waterfall attack. Penetrate. Ignores elemental resistances when attacking. Okay. That's actually really good for him, because he's the only one of the 3 Oni that really use elemental attacks. So, interesting. You create a team that needs to defeat Cat Cradle, Orkanos, and Kabuking without even changing the items between the bosses. What is the main yokai you want to build your team around? Probably Shogunyan with the healing soul. Gargaros, Gilgaros, or Kanos. Interesting. I'm not gonna count that for me. Partially because I don't understand. But I guess apparently Gilgaros and Peplion are really good. Timidevil nearly always loafs. How can you use this to defeat Orkanos? Boss in sports club. I'm gonna assume it's with that one up there. It mentioned, like, there's that soul or ability that makes it so when you loaf you deal damage and it can get over 1,000. I'm assuming that's this. Use him as a tank and heal him through these guys. Who's there to secure that he does not die? Okay, interesting. That sounds like a fun thing you could find a video on. But I was wrong there. Alright, last question. I haven't got any of the Hinozal ones right, so all the pressure here. I want to get at least 1 correct. Come on. What happened to Mr. Stone in the Infinite Inferno? Well, that's a good question. He obviously didn't die. I'd assume he... I don't know. What did happen to Mr. Stone in the Infinite Inferno? I don't think we ever find out, but I'm curious to read it. Boys saved him. My friends. Nathaniel saved. Okay, so it sounds like Nathaniel saved him in the Infinite Inferno when he was in suffering. So yeah, thanks for playing. And I don't know. We'll see how my score goes up. Editor Geo, that's your job. Throw my score here. Obviously, this is meant to be more of a, oh, what point did you first lose? So you can throw that up too, but I want to throw all of them and do these as like totals too. And then the credits. Thank you, Maybe Sebi and LSSZ. Thanks for making this. It was fun to do and just a nice little quick video. Hope y'all have a great new year and I'll see you later.